We are in the UV section, and I'm here with Michael. So, Michael, introduce yourself, please.
I'm Michael Bainbridge, Curator of Mineralogy here.
Yes. So, this is very interesting for everybody to see how UV behaves. Could you explain that, please?
Yeah, certainly. So this is our star specimen here from the museum collection. We call it Stormy, Starry Night, because when we put on the UV light, it's like Van Gogh, but with lightning bolts.
Beautiful.
And so what you're seeing here, though, is there's about 4 or 5 different colors in there, and each one of those different colors represents a different mineral species, because each of the species will react differently in ultraviolet light. Ultimately, what they're doing, though, is they're absorbing the ultraviolet light from the source above, and then some of that gets turned into heat, and then it's re-emitted as visible light that we can see.
So, why do you think nature has done that?
Well, so what's happening in the case of mineralogy is it's sort of an accident of physics and chemistry that we just happen to be able to see that reaction. But these kinds of reactions are happening all over the place with all elements, with all materials, just they may be happening in different wavelengths. So this just happens to be one that shows off very well in the wavelengths that we can perceive.
So, would that be a structural wavelength?
So there are electrons which are able to be pushed back and forth into different energy levels. And so when we give it some input energy, like ultraviolet in this case, they change state and they take on some of that energy, but it's unstable. And so eventually that has to be released, and it's released at a different wavelength in a visible spectrum that we can see.
Yes, you think of plants and how light affects them and an energy, and we have an energy here with UV and light.
Indeed. And we have similar reactions with many of the flora and fauna specimens here as well. So in the UV section general, we also have some animals and some lichens that also fluoresce.
Yes, it's very, very interesting, especially for young people to, I guess, charge their imagination.
Indeed.
It's wonderful and a learning experience. Thank you very much, Michael.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.